Hello, what is up YouTube? It's the Hawk, and today I'm bringing you guys some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on the map Bootleg using the Silence MP7, and this is going to be some intro music that's going to be rolling in the background. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Just to kick off the video to get you hype about this video. It's about an 11-minute video, a little longer than usual. It's going to end here in a couple seconds. It's intro music. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I got a couple other effects to show you guys later in the video, but something I want you to talk about was I got sort of a ghetto pop filter thing, and all I did was I got a Nike sock and put it around my microphone, so that should reduce the pop greatly. It's really ghetto though, and I should be getting an actual pop filter very soon. And a lot of you have been telling me I need to get one, and it just sounds terrible with every time I say the letter P, it pops like really loud. So I'm sorry about that for you guys having to suffer through that. And one thing I want you to talk about today as well was the Black Ops 2 reveal trailer thing that came out May 1st or 2nd or whenever the stupid thing came out. I think this game is going to be epic, and that's what I thought about Modern Warfare 3. But then again, I don't feel that way. I didn't feel that way as much about this game. Because I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't feel like. How do I put this into actual words that make sense to other human beings other than myself? See, the thing is, like, Modern Warfare 3, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is going to be epic. I got it, and I was like, what? Because I thought that this thing was going to be really futuristic. You know, I thought that this thing was going to be, I don't know what made me think that. I guess since it takes place in 2018, I thought it'd be a lot more futuristic than it is. But I guess the guns are sort of futuristic. But the only thing that I think is futuristic is the very low recoil on some of the guns, such as the MP7, and also the FAD, which is a gun that is still processing and being manufactured, and all that other stuff. And another thing I want you to talk about today, before I get into depth about Black Ops 2 reveal trailer and all that good stuff, I want you to tell you guys that I got some effects, and I think they're going to be really good. And here, I'm going to play a couple kids cheering now. Yes, cheer, little children, cheer. See, that is what you like to hear, is little children cheering. I don't know why, but that's just like a really fun thing to hear, because it's like, yay, we're happy for no apparent reason. But anyway, so here's another effect of kids booing. And now we're sad because we have no reason to be sad about. Okay, anyway, so another effect that I have, this is the last effect that I have other than the intro music that I might play again here in a second, just to give you guys a little taste of that awesome music. But here is this other sound effect, and it's called suspense. I might have to play that like when I'm one off a Reaper and stuff like that. But, you know, having this Audacity thing and doing all these effects and also having to keep track of the Windows Live Movie Maker tab that's going on somewhere else, it's really tricky, believe it or not. Because, I mean, like, you gotta sit here, watch the video, and do all this other stuff with the Audacity thing, with the effects and all that stuff. So, you know, it's kind of a pain sometimes because, and you gotta multitask a lot. And if you know me, I am definitely not a multitasker. And so, you know, videos are gonna take a little longer for me to make if I'm gonna do all these effects. So, you know, if I post only maybe one video a day on weekends, that's because my video is going to be epic. I don't mean to brag or anything, but you know. So another thing, well, not really another thing, but back to what I was talking about, Black Ops 2. But before I get into that, I would like to replay that intro music one more time so you guys can get one more taste of the awesomeness. Intro music, intro music, intro music, intro music. That is my wonderful singing. I'm going to come up with some other songs, just like this one, to put in my videos that I think you guys will enjoy, because, you know, Chris SMAW does that type of stuff, and, you know, I'm not going to be as good as him at this young of an age and stuff like that. You know, I got to get my voice, you know, lower, because, you know, right now I am going through puberty, and so my voice should be changing soon, you know, to like a manly voice. So after that happens, then, you know, I haven't really gotten much hate about, like, me sounding young. I did have one guy say, you sound like a 5-year-old, oh my gosh. And so, so some other guys were like on that were my subscribers, and thank you for this, by the way, guys. They were like, he don't really sound like a 5-year-old, but you know, I don't think I do sound like a 5-year-old. You know, last time I checked, hold on a second. Yeah, I am 13 years old. Yes, and so I don't really think that I sound like a 5-year-old. When I look at my commentaries, I know that my voice sounds a little bit deeper in real life. Everyone's had that thing when they were 13 years old and like on the answering machine or something like that, when they're replaying their voice sounds like really high pitched, like a little girl, and then like they go and they talk to other people and it sounds really low voice. So I don't know. It might just be some type of illusion type thing, but whatever. And so I'm going to be looking for other effects to put on and whatnot. But, before I get into all this Black Ops 2 actually, I have kept y'all waiting long enough. I need to go ahead and get you guys into this topic. So, Black Ops 2, I looked at the trailer over and over again, and it looks like there's going to be like these like horses you can ride. I don't think that's going to be in multiplayer. Obviously, that's probably going to be in campaign, because I don't know what good horses are going to do against an M4. In Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So hopefully they will have some more concepts and stuff that like the walking tanks and stuff like that. It almost looks like Transformers a little bit. I hope those things are actually useful and come into multiplayer somehow, maybe as like a kill streak or something like that. It looks like maybe it could be like a 17 kill streak like the Osprey gunner. Who knows what they're gonna have in this thing. I do know there's gonna be actually I'm not totally sure, but I think there's gonna be some MOABs in there, and so I personally like the idea of an MOAB, having to get all the kills with your gun, because nukes, even for me, they were easy to get, and that is saying something, because I've only gotten 3 MOABs, 2 in infected, and 1 that's that split screen MOAB. So, by the way, some of you guys are like, no, you pronounce it Moab, and some of the people are like MOAB. I don't even know why I'm talking about that, because it doesn't really matter. But away from that, something else I want you to talk about today was, I think I've said that like a million times, something else I want to talk about today is, but anyway, so yes, I am at 195 subs, and then I am close to 200 subs, and at 200 subs, you guys get a big pile of nothing, and then at 500 subs, you guys get a big pile of gift cards, and so that's going to be PS3 and Xbox, and I'm sorry for the PS3 users. From my last giveaway, I only had a Xbox card thing to give away. Gave it to Doc Freezyable because I picked his comment out randomly, and I might end up having to stop his commentary early, because that's really all I have to say. I don't want to try to keep commentating and sound like a complete retard, because not really knowing what I am saying. And tomorrow I'm going to be putting out probably 1 or 2 videos of Call of Duty, and maybe on Monday or Tuesday some 2K, but you never know. So it's just gonna be kind of I'm gonna be pulling some impromptu moves. So that's about it for today, and I'm sorry that I had to cut this commentary off short, but I'm sure you commentators that are out there watching this video know that you guys stop a commentary early when you have nothing else to say. And now I'm just kind of filling up room with stuff that just talking randomly. Oh yes, the one thing I do sort of want to talk about is the playoffs, and I think the most interesting series so far is the Mavs and the Thunder, because Kevin Durant had that game-winning shot that went off. That was a lucky shot. Even though I'm not really a Thunder fan, because I've never liked the Thunder, but I don't want to be like all bandwagon. Like, I like the Thunder. And by the way, I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, and that's all the way across the country from Los Angeles. And so, this guy in my class, I was like, what's your favorite NBA team? He said the Los Angeles Lakers. And I was like, you can't live here and like the Los Angeles Lakers. And, you know what I said to him? Boo, boo, boo. Why would you like the Lakers when you live all the way across the country? No, I am personally a big Miami Heat fan. I've been a fan of them since I was a little kid, like 4 years old, and because I really like Dwayne Wade, and I remember in second grade, we had to do like a biography report type thing on someone else, and so I chose Dwayne Wade, and so I just learned a lot about him from that, because my dad I was like, I don't know who I want to do. I don't want to be a nerd and do some president or anything like that. Maybe I should do like a basketball player or a rapper. And so my dad kind of threw out the idea of doing a hip hop singer or a rapper. So he said an NBA player, and he said Dwayne Wade. So I figured, what the heck, let's do Dwayne Wade. And so that's really where I started liking the Heat. And then, of course, what made me like them even more and more supportive is when LeBron James and Chris Bosh came over. And anything but the championship this year is a loss for the Heat. I mean, I hate to say it, but that is just the absolute truth. But I don't want to bore you non-basketball fans with this nonsense. So that's about it for today, guys. And I will hope to see you in some of my future videos.